Clash Royale actually shows all three versions of marginal utility: diminishing, constant, and increasing, depending on the situation. Take diminishing marginal utility. If you take both a Goblin Gang and Skarmy into an opponent who's holding a log, each extra troop that you add just makes the outcome worse. By over-investing, you're guaranteeing that the log will wipe out even more value. Each additional troop gives less benefit until you're actually digging yourself into a deep deficit. Now, let's look at constant marginal utility. When a Skarmy is digging into a giant, every skeleton contributes the same steady chip damage. One skeleton does little, 5 does 5 times more, and the whole group ends up shredding the tank. The value stacks linearly. Each unit adds the same amount, which makes this a great example of constant marginal utility. Finally, we have increasing marginal utility. Think about healers. One healer isn't that strong, but the moment you add a second or third, they multiply each other's power like crazy. Each new healer gives more value than the one before because they keep one another alive. That's increasing marginal utility. The rare case where more is not just better, but it's disproportionately better. In economics, marginal utility is simply a measurement of the extra benefit you get from consuming one more of some sort of product. The classic example of diminishing MU is that eating a fourth slice of pizza isn't so much more impactful as the third slice, which never feels as good as the first. Actually, most products follow this negative trend, like having 9 iPhones does not give much more functional value than having 2 or 3 at most. But Clash Royale shows that marginal utility can also be constant or even increasing, especially when effects stack or goods complement each other. Real-world parallels include network effects, social media or streaming platforms, where each new user or feature makes the system more valuable for everyone. This also connects to synergies relating to whether mergers and acquisitions actually benefit the invested company, but I'll go way more into depth on that in a future video. Thank you all so much for the recent support, and stay tuned for peak educational content coming your way. I'll catch y'all tomorrow for day 10.